confirmed that Toney was arrested last May for a carjacking and robbery spree. This
What?
map shows the area where he allegedly committed 9 crimes in a 6-week period.
Bruh.
News 4 reported he was 12 years old at the time.
Y'all all failed him. That's why he's not on this earth no more. What is good, YouTube family? It's your boy, Shout Out the Black and I'm the Rising channel. Today, I'm going to be discussing a story. It's kind of a tragic story, but I mean, it's like I feel bad about it, but I got mixed opinions about it, or mixed feelings on it, because it's a story about a young man, young black boy, so not even necessarily a young man. I mean, he's barely hitting freaking puberty, and apparently he got smoked over a botched carjacking. And I was just reading this story. They were talking about his principal said he was smart, funny, and talented. And I'm like, what, talented at carjackings? Because if he was all these things that you said, then it was a hell of a waste to go out because you was jacking somebody's car. I'm like, how stupid is that? This is something I don't understand. And I'm going to get into this story. I'm going to play the clip in a second. But we're in 2023. You know some people got guns. A lot of people got guns. It's literally a gamble. Even if you got a gun, it's a gamble. So why the hell would you do this? I don't get it. Did the parents not teach them, like, hey, somebody might smoke your ass if they think you got a weapon, or if they think you're trying to harm them in some sort of way? I don't get it. I don't understand, like, how is this not, like, in somebody's head? Maybe I was just raised right. I don't know. But without further ado, let's get into it.
News 4 is uncovering new details tonight about the middle school student, just 13 years old, shot and killed this weekend while trying to carjack an off-duty federal security officer. Okay. Today, the child's middle school principal described Vernard Toney as smart, funny, and talented. But we also learned he is no stranger to police. This Saturday was not the first time he was accused of stealing cars. News 4's Darcy Spencer has the new developments.
Real quick, that's insane. You're stealing cars. He's only 13. I don't think I even test drove a car until I was at least 15. But you've already stealing cars? That is insane.
It was here on D Street Northwest, outside an office building, that 13-year-old Vernard Toney Jr. was shot and killed when he allegedly tried to carjack an off-duty federal security officer. It was around 10 Saturday night. Police say the officer was sitting in his car waiting for a shift to start when 2 juveniles told him to get out. According to the report, one of the teens had his hand in his front waistband pocket as if he had a handgun. Wow. And as he was complying, the officer pulled a gun and shot Toney in the chest. A second juvenile ran away. The off-duty officer's gun was the only one recovered from the scene.
Guns, carjackings, 13-year-olds, recipe for tragedy.
2 sources familiar with the investigation confirmed that Toney was arrested last May for a carjacking and robbery spree. This map shows the area where he allegedly committed 9 crimes in a 6-week period.
Bruh.
News 4 reported he was 12 years old at the time. It's unclear what happened with those cases and why Toney was back on the street. In a one-on-one interview, Chief Pamela Smith told News 4 she wanted to be sensitive to the teen's parents and classmates.
He was known to the Metropolitan Police Department, and it's just unfortunate that this particular incident happened on Saturday night.
Toney was a 7th grader at Kelly Miller Middle.
These people, I need to pause for a sec. Y'all failed this young man. His parents failed him. The legal system failed him. All of these police, like this lady, I don't know if she personally knew him, but whoever the hell was arresting him, y'all all failed him. That's why he's not on this earth no more. And this is pathetic. Like, if you see he's going down this path and he's been arrested this many times, like, what type of punishment did he get? It obviously is inadequate. How the hell you do that many carjackings and this many crimes? Like, I don't understand. I'm so confused. I'm so confused right now. I'm like, okay, I got it up on the screen. It says armed robbery, armed carjackings, assault, family. this kid had it coming. That is insane. That's so me. I'm thinking, okay, it's one crime. You telling me it's like this whole crime spree? I knew that they said that he got in trouble with the law before, but I didn't know it was gonna be. I thought maybe it was gonna be like getting in fights in school, stuff like that. Not freaking repeat carjackings and armed robbery. Like, you gotta be kidding me, man. Y'all failed this young man. And this is the thing. A lot of people don't understand stuff about this channel. Stuff like this, it's to show people what not to do. If you a youth growing up, you a parent watching this, you a grandparent, you an aunt, an uncle, anybody, this is what's going to happen to your child if you don't get your shit together. Stuff like this happens. This ain't the first time something like this happens. Stuff like this actually happens on too frequent of a basis. I don't know exactly how frequent, but we all know that stuff like this happens on too frequent of a basis. If you don't get your stuff together, your kid could be next. They could make that one mistake that you cannot get them out of. You can't pay your way out of it. Pay for attorneys to get them out of it. You can't revive them from the grave. There ain't nothing you can't pray for. It ain't nothing you could do if they get themselves in a bad situation. They encounter the wrong person. This is the thing that sucks sometimes about. Like, I know other people commit crimes in other communities, but specifically in the black community, this is a bigger problem. And it sucks. I want people to do a much better job of this. I sincerely hope to God this video helps at least one person. It's still a small channel, but hopefully it gets some reach and at least one person is helped by this, because I'm tired of seeing stuff like this. Who knows how many great things this kid could have done if they would have grown up into an adult. They just said he was talented and smart. Who knows how much great stuff he could have did. And now he going up off this earth. I'm like, so many people failed him along the way. It's freaking pathetic.
Police presence at the school today. Counseling services were also being offered to students. The school principal sent a letter to parents saying Toney was a smart and talented student. He had a natural comedic ability and loved to make people laugh, especially when he would joke that he was the principal of Kelly Miller Middle. Vernard also loved to play basketball and spend his free time on the court with his friends. D.C.'s crime crisis was the subject of a council committee meeting earlier in the day. Leaders, community members, and victim families discussing violence reduction programs.
Everywhere I go, I hear people say that crime is the worst that they have seen, and it is driving our long-term residents out of the city.
According to D.C. crime stats, there have been 827 carjackings in the district so far this year.
Jesus Christ!
74% of them involve guns, and most of those arrested are under 18.
And it's not all of our juveniles. We believe that there's a small number of juveniles. I believe, and I want to believe, and I'll go publicly and say the majority of our young people here in the District of Columbia are amazing young people.
Police tell us that off-duty security officer has cooperated in the investigation. At this point, no charges have been filed. In Northwest, Darcy Spencer, News 4.
Oh, wait, so they're saying no charges filed against the cop that shot the kid? Because obviously the other kid who was a part of the robbery, so there's two people involved, recapping. There's a 12-year-old and a 13-year-old. 13-year-old is the one who got smoked. 12-year-old, they say, ran away. So I guess he was like, I don't want to die, so he ran. And I guess they're saying that they haven't charged the officer with anything because obviously if somebody's trying to rob you and like they're saying that there wasn't any confirmed guns that the kids had. So I know sometimes the narrative is going to be, oh, well, they were unarmed and all this stuff. And I'm like, fam, if somebody's trying to rob you, you don't know if the expectation should be that they are armed, even if you can't see it, right? Somebody can have a gun in their pocket. They can shoot you right through the damn hole in a hoodie or something. They can shoot you right through the hole. Like, so please don't be stupid about this, okay? Like, this is freaking so sad. Like, I normally don't actually get like really upset in videos, but I freaking hate seeing young black men just ruin and end their life over nothing, over stupidity. It destroys me on the inside. One of my motivations for starting this channel is for people to see some positivity. Yeah, I know some of the stories can come across as negative, but there's a reason for that. You see this story, you see what not to do and what the outcome could be. I believe that it's effective. Seeing negative outcomes is effective. Don't wind up like this kid. Okay, stay up off the streets. Don't be robbing people and stealing cars at 13 and going on a crime spree. That's insane. I can't even fathom how you could even start. Like, all right, today I'm gonna just wake up and I'm gonna just steal a car today. I can't even fathom, like, how does this happen? I don't get it. How does this happen? The thought never ever crossed my mind of, like, hey, I'm gonna steal cars today. It's like, did somebody teach him how to do this? Did he watching videos online? I don't have a damn clue, but I'm freaking sad, and I just want better for our young black youth so they don't wind up like this. I'm tired of seeing stuff like this. I don't want to see it in young brothers. I don't want to see it in nobody older. I don't want to see it from any other race. I don't want to see it at all. But of course, me being a black person, this resonates more, because I'm like, they say he used to play basketball. Who knows how tall he could have grew and how talented he could have been. He could have wound up being a basketball player. Now he's nothing to nobody except a freaking story on YouTube. Like another dead black man. Like, that's what more what the world needs. More dead black men, right? Like, please teach y'all kids and keep them off the streets. If you're a teacher, professor, police officer, please, like, mentor these kids or something, because I'm tired of this. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Appreciate y'all watching Black Anomaly Rising channel. I'm out.